you find it? Yeah, it's a 75 volt one. Sorry?
Can you go along without pedalling on that?
Well, it's difficult because it's quite heavy.
Yeah.
And the wheels as well they're quite wide and big.
Yeah, they are.
So yeah, it's about 40 kilos the thing weighs. So it's
This is 17,
that's not too bad, is it?
Very light for the electric side.
It is, yeah. What size battery have you got? What amp hour one is it?
I don't know. I can do about between 30 and 50 kilometres.
That's fantastic.
Something like that.
Yeah.
That's enough. I think I can do 50 today.
It just sort of takes the edge off, doesn't it, I suppose, with that sort of thing.
Well, I'm too heavy. I can't get up hills easily. Therefore, having the extra power with the electric bike makes it more.
Yeah, absolutely. It enables you to sort of, get out and enjoy it, doesn't it? That's the thing. This is a project really. I built this, so it's kind of.
Oh, you built it?
Yeah, good lot of fun. It's been fun learning how it all works and stuff. So.
Well, I was going to say I've never seen a bike like that.
No, there's not too many around. Anyway, I just come out for a test run anyway, so I'll spin back round again. But enjoy your ride, guys. Good morning guys, welcome back to another video. I'm not sure how long this one's going to be because we actually go away to Ibiza on Monday. I actually did another Ibiza vlog which was like 2 years ago, so we try to get out there every year, but sometimes it doesn't always happen because we go to different places, but Ibiza is one of the places which we go back to all the time because it's quite special to us because we actually got married there as well. It's a beautiful island. If you've not been, go and check it out. It's not the club party. Well, it is. There is that side to it, but it's also just an amazing place with like beautiful scenery and it's just fantastic. Really chilled out as well. If you don't do the clubs anymore and stuff like that, like we don't, it's a lovely place. But today's also a special one as well. Today, 5 years ago, me and Sarah got married, but we don't class this as our official anniversary because we got married in the UK. And then we actually had our main celebration in Ibiza on the 9th, so it's like 6 days time or something. So yeah, we're gonna have a day together today. We're gonna nip into London, do some stuff. There's like a vegan food fair thing we're gonna go to, and I think Sarah said she's got like a crazy golf type thing planned, which is gonna be cool. Well, I came in here because I wanted to just take these batteries off charge and put the other ones on charge. So I've got 4 of these, remember, for the e-bike. So they just need topping up, but because it's quite sunny, I'm going to do this now so that it uses some of the energy up. So you can see about 50 amps going out there, which is lower than it would be because the sun's obviously shining. Right, it's the next day, guys. We had a really good day yesterday. Me and Sarah were just chilled out in London, done this crazy golf thing, which is pretty cool, and then went to a vegan market. I didn't film anything actually. What I did was I was using Instagram stories for the first time pretty much ever actually. So yeah, follow me on Instagram. Andy J Kirby is my handle on there. Just go and check me out on there. So what I'm going to start doing over there is like behind the scenes stuff. It was kind of Sarah that's prompted me to do this because she's actually a bit of a guru on Instagram. So over there you'll see a lot of the raw stuff, like me working on the e-bike and sort of stuff that doesn't make it into the vlog. So go check it out, guys. Anyway, today's an absolutely lovely day. I did actually take the e-bike out on a test run this morning. What I've had to do, I can't get around this problem with my Maxi speed controller. It's just basically showing protect all the time. So it's just basically won't work properly. And I can't get around it, so I've had to just put my MIDI E back in, which surprisingly seems to be working quite well this time. But I've just basically swapped the controllers back over. I don't know what I'm going to do with this Max E. I think at this point I'm pretty done with the adapter, to be honest, because they're just not working out. I mean, I'm probably going to have to send this again to get repaired, and that'll probably take another 2 months. So it's just silly. So I had a good little test run. Around here is actually like a national cycle route or something, whatever it's called, and you get a lot of cyclists coming through. But I actually saw one guy that had an e-bike. It's good to see, you know, because e-bikes aren't all about maximum power. For me, they are just trying to get the most out of something and experimenting with that side of it. I'm not really bothered about cycling that much. But for someone like that guy, which we saw, it's enabled him. The e-bikes have enabled him to get out, and the otherwise probably wouldn't have because of health reasons or whatever. So it's good stuff, guys. It's looking sweet, guys. It's looking sweet. Right, we just come over to B&Q. I've just come out of the shop because we've seen a table we like, but I don't think it's going to fit in the car. Just borrowed this little tape measure from the shop. And if I had a Tesla Model X, I'd probably be able to get that in. Just coming to Iceland. I haven't been in Iceland for I can't remember the last time. Apparently they've got the it's really good vegan burgers in here. It's these ones. Are they the ones, do they actually bleed?
No.
Not that I really want them for that purpose, but...
No, they're not the impossible burger.
It's supposed to be good though.
A few of these.
Still deliberating over this table. I think we're going to get it. We're getting the table. I don't know if it's going to fit in the car, but we're getting it. This ain't going to fit in the car. This is the situation. Yeah. Hopefully that's the one. So I'm getting the table sorted out before the sunset so we can have our dinner on it. Would you believe this whole thing goes together with 2 screws, literally 2 bolts, and the whole thing just stands up. It's exactly the same as the benches. The benches are the same. It's just 2 bolts and they just go together. Beat that, IKEA. Table's up. Got these things on the burn as well. What an amazing day. I'm going to take the windows off the Twizy. So basically it's just these 3, well I've taken 2 out already, and there's just this one that's just got to come out on this side, and then same the other side. And then you can enjoy the exposure of the nice warm summer air. So much better without the windows. Keep saying it, but it is. So today's Saturday, guys, if you hadn't guessed. We're just kind of chilling out in the garden. Mother-in-law's over, and yeah, it's just amazing out there. It's so nice. Got a couple of bits here. King Solar, looks quite interesting. And one of these USB, basically like a USB tester, so you can basically test current going in and out of USB devices. I thought this would be quite handy because you never really know, do you? You never really know what's actually going on when you plug a phone or a device in. But this sort of goes in the middle and you can, see what's going on. But this is basically like a small portable solar panel which you can use to charge your phone. These are supposed to be sun power cells as well. So it's pretty smart. So there's the USB port, I suppose. That's the USB port. So my plan was to plug this into there and then see what we can get. Oh look, I've just opened it up, even though I've just opened it up and it's not even really in the sun properly. There's a little blue LED behind there. That goes in there. And it starts making a really funny sound. Right. Yeah, it doesn't like not being obviously in the sun. So it's a perfect day for it anyway. So I'm going to stick this outside and see what happens. And what I need to do actually is I need to charge this. This one's, yeah, flat. So good, that needs to be charged. So I'll take one of these and yeah, we'll see what happens. They do different types, they do lots of different types. This is the smallest one, I think, because I wanted something I could actually take away that wasn't going to be too big. And yeah, this ain't too bad. So this power bank's on 1 bar, so we'll see what it is at the end of it. So I'm going to plug it in. You can see that this thing is fired up. You can't really see what's on the screen because it's so bright, but we've got, it's saying 5.3 volts, D minus, D plus, don't know what that is. Well, I've just reset it by holding that. Right, I don't know if you can see this, but 1 amp is going in basically. So, or 0.97 of an amp, 7 milliamp hours, and that is going up slowly. So
saying 37 degrees as well, which is a bit high. This thing's charging, it's definitely charging. That's what it does when it charges.
Guys, check this sky up, it's unbelievable. Right, I've moved the solar thing over here.
So we've got 3 bars lit, and then there's the third one going. And then on here, I don't know if you can see this, struggling to see this in this light, but still saying about 1 amp going in, 0.94 of an amp. It hasn't seemed to have gone above that. I'm wondering if it's just because that's the max that this thing can actually handle. But it's saying 1.687 amp hour. So it's basically charged it. Also says it's been going for about 2 hours, 2 hours 20. Look how red I am as well. Right, we're doing these new vegan burgers on a barbie today. That's what they look like. I think they're a bit of a take on this whole kind of impossible burger thing that I think if any of you've seen it, I don't know, it's a big thing in the States apparently. One of the things about doing really healthy kind of barbecue stuff, like if you're doing vegan stuff, like if you're doing vegan or veggie burgers on the barbie, you don't get any flames because there's no oil dripping out of them. So I've got my trusty olive oil here. I'm just going to give it a little squiz. Whoa, that's the one. That is just wrong how much that actually looks like a beef burger. Weird. Look like rare burgers. Right, what's the verdict then? That tastes like a beef burger. That actually tastes like a beef burger to me.
Other one, which
still going, so you can actually see it a little bit more clearer now. So like 740 milliamps going in. So the total has been 3.13 amp hours, and this is nearly charged. So this probably is a 4000. I thought it was. I wasn't 100% sure, but it seemed to reach 3 pretty quickly, which kind of makes sense.
Right guys, it's the next day now. So last night that little panel finished on about, I think it was about 3 amp hours. So this morning I put it on, just laid it out in the sun this morning, and it finished up at about 3.6. The current dropped right down and the little battery bank was full. So that power bank, which I've had for a few years, has obviously lost a little bit of power or the inefficiencies or something like that. So I think it was originally like a 4000, like a 4 amp hour one.
So next test, trying it with camera batteries. I've seen it actually go up with this. I've seen it actually go up to about 1.5 amps briefly. I think because whatever you got it plugged into, it's got its own kind of rules on how much current it draws. But I've not seen anything go as high as this. I even plugged the camera in directly into this, and it was actually charging at about 0.5 amp. So it's interesting stuff how everything is different. Once you get one of these meters, you actually see what's going on.
Right guys, time has come to end this video because we're going to Ibiza now. So today is Monday, Bank Holiday Monday. Oh, nice little private jet up there. So yeah, super excited, off to Ibiza. So see you there guys.